Welcome to the Christian and Daniel Show.
It's about to get real, well, you know the deal. You won't have to guess how either of them feel. Bringing up the things you don't think to know. Never knowing where the conversation will go. Just a little more than anything goes. It's the Christian and Daniel Show.
Hi, everyone. I'm Christian, and this is Daniel.
And I'm Daniel.
And this is the Christian
And Daniel Show. Welcome, everybody. We want to say hello to all our friends watching us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Thank you for watching us. Remember, if you're watching us on YouTube, scroll down, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. It'll let you know every time there's a new show on the air. And remember, we got new shows and new postings every day of the week. Monday with horoscopes, Wednesdays with Christian and Daniel. We're on Thursday today because we had something to do yesterday. And well, I did. And Fridays, Card Devo, which I might do it from New York. I'll talk about that in a minute. And then this Saturday, we don't have Put It Together because I'll be in New York working.
and he actually already did put it together this week.
I did two Put It Together this week, so we'll talk about
Wow.
those in a minute. And then we'll be back next week to our regular scheduled time. So, hey, everybody. Hi.
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 Hi. I'm like, what were we watching where everyone was talking like so annoyingly gay?
Canada.
Oh, yes, Drag Race Canada. God bless you guys up there, but woo!
Does anybody watch? Okay, we like
we're huge RuPaul fans.
and we like reality shows.
Yeah, we do. And we watch RuPaul, Drag Race, All Stars. Everybody already won. Like they were all winners.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, this might be a moment for you to mute for a second.
OMG, you have got to watch this most recent All Stars because the level of performance and skills was so high. It makes watching a regular drag race feel like you're watching kindergartners with finger paints. It's tainted us. Like we're watching Canada's Drag Race, and every one of them, I'm like, when these queens are so rough around the edges and so,
but
not like they just aren't there. They have not arrived.
But they are like a new generation of queens, so it would make sense, like that they don't have
Hi, Nancy.
that level of experience.
Well, no, but that's what I mean. It's very difficult to change gears from watching this ultra high-end drag queens that are RuPaul's creme de la creme of previous season winners. There were no losers there.
Yeah.
All had won their seasons.
But that's the difference. Like, have you ever been in a group of equal-minded people where you don't have to prove yourself?
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm cool. Like, these are my people.
Like
these
everyone,
are my peeps.
you're relaxed because everyone's proven themselves already. Like everyone's already there.
Yeah.
So you don't have anything. It's not a competition anymore. It's more like we're just performing together.
Yeah.
We're just doing our thing together.
It's just recognition.
But
recognition versus competition.
You go from that. Exactly. You go from that to a regular drag race. And it's a very difficult, because you think you become, when you watch a season of these amazing creme de la creme, your brain thinks that's normal when that's abnormal. That is a unique situation. And what we're watching now is normal, but I'm like, ooh, normal is rough. Like, woo, don't they know how to sew? Don't they know how to finish things?
Hey, Jesse. How's it going?
Hey, Jesse.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you. But yeah, it's crazy.
But you know, it's kind of like in the world of advocacy, like that I'm a big.
Oh yeah, you've been experiencing it lately.
Like when I get to sit in a group of like-minded people, and I'm like, oh, these are my peers. Like
These
you're
are
not
my peeps.
You're not feeling judged even when you're not thinking alike. But then when I work with new advocates who are just starting, and it's kind of like,
Yeah.
Yes, but no, that's not the way you want to do it. But Okay, and then today, well, we started watching it Monday,
Yeah.
and
Monday.
then we watched the second episode today. Love Island. Is it trashy?
And it's
Yes.
Love Island USA. It's the
Yes.
first season that they're doing all US. Well, it's supposed to be all USA participants, but they
But
actually have a
they
British,
don't. Yeah,
someone who's British and Brazilian.
British, there's always a British invasion, and there's
and then there's a Brazilian. And
okay,
then there, yeah,
but
you know,
is
Venezuelan.
it trashy? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Totally
It's
trashy.
garbage trash.
Does it feed every gay nerve of mine? Yes, it does.
It's so
It
campy.
does. It does.
It's so campy when
Because-
it's supposed to be like cisgender, straight, like heterosexual type thing, but it's so campy.
Talking about competition between people.
Oh.
And okay, so for those of you females, and even I guess guys too. Okay, for everybody watching,
Yeah, the guys
for,
are kind of,
for everybody
they
watching,
compete differently, but it's still competing.
because there's one of the females, one of the ladies on there. If you don't know Love Island, they put them all in this island,
It's all these young people,
and
basically.
the women and,
Gen
the guy, and they get to
Zs.
choose each other, and they pair up. So they pair up to see if they'll fall in love, and then
Because they're all supposed to be looking for love.
So
because I value what's on the
Right,
inside,
right.
not the outside.
your muscles or your little bikini has
Nothing to do with my loving you.
Yo te quiero.
I'm looking for the person inside.
Oh, thank you,
Thank
Jeff.
you. Thank you.
We're talking about us or talking about Love
I
Island?
know, right?
Okay, but then, escándalo.
Yeah.
They've only been there less than a day. They've only been there less than a
They
day.
they haven't even had a night
No,
yet.
no, they haven't had a night. And all of a sudden, they bring two new girls into the island. Oh, Dios mío.
And then two of the guys who are already coupled.
Couple go
Sneak
sneak
off.
off to meet them.
Now they could have just been honest and said, we're gonna go meet the new girls.
Just that.
Like, because there's nothing, they're not attached, like they're married. But no, these guys sneak off like and make it a big deal. And then
And then I'm talking about us. Oh, thank you. Today was a no shower day, so thank you for the cute part.
I showered. No, I
We didn't shower today.
didn't. I showered yesterday.
We woke up really late today. But okay, so then Love Island. Okay, so then they do. The two guys go off and meet
They
the other
sneak
girls.
off.
They
Not
sneak
go
off. They don't tell you.
sneak
They
off.
sneak off, and then they bring them back to the group.
But remember, the other guys all said, yeah, we'll cover for
We'll cover
you.
you.
Oh, no.
Chismosos.
I
Chismosos.
see,
Like
chismosos.
men were more chismosos than females.
Yeah. And so far, they have been.
Don't agree with me. You gotta agree with me. But hombres were more chismosos than mujeres. Okay, so then as soon as the two girls come in, which are very beautiful girls and very
Who are coupled with the two guys who snuck
right,
off.
they're very voluptuous and they're very pretty.
Yeah, they have great breasts.
But one of the girls that's
Lots of
already talking to one of the guys, as soon as they walk in, she's wearing a cute little yellow top. She does this.
Yeah, she keeps adjusting it, even though it doesn't need to be.
It doesn't need to. Now, tell us, does that to you? Because I've done it with my shirts. Well,
Oh, I used
especially
to
with
pull the
Tommy.
bottom of my shirt, even though it was just because I was fat too. But I'd pull it whenever I was nervous. I'd pull the shirt and I'd fiddle with it. It used to annoy the heck out of him. But it's an insecurity twitch.
And-
I don't do it anymore.
And I
But
do it with Tommy.
yeah, you do.
I
do
do
it
it with Tommy.
when you get a little insecure about it.
But the sign of insecurity, like she didn't have to say,
Like you can tell she
anything.
had anxiety. She was dealing with anxiety.
she didn't say a word, but both of us were like, girl.
Hmm. We know what that looks like, girl. I wasn't.
Own it.
I obviously wasn't born yesterday.
Own it. But it's so interesting because all of a sudden they've known each other for less than
Less than
24
24
hours. And already they're like, I feel so comfortable when we're laying together.
They're sleeping. They're not having sexual intercourse necessarily, but they're just sharing a bed in the couples. And I'm like, I looked at Daniel. I go, oh no, I'd want to be one of the ones who's single, sitting in their own bed.
Mhm.
I'm fine with that. I don't need
So
that.
if you're watching Love Island, let us know. We
Oh my
wanna,
God.
We want to
The drama
we want to
is
cheese
real.
with you.
The
We wanna
dra-
cheese with you.
and then Sarah Hyland from
Modern Family.
Modern Family is the hostess, which it's so great to see a female hostess on one of
Yep.
these shows because they always have guys. So it's nice to see a female hostess. But you could tell in the first episode, the other women were a little intimidated
They
by
were.
her. They were
Well,
intimidated
they
by
should
her.
have because her hair was
They
not
should
that
be.
good.
She's
Her hair was not that good.
she's gorgeous and she has a cute little body, but yeah, her hair was bad.
Okay,
Whoever the hairstylist was.
sorry about hairstylists.
Hi, Micah.
Hi, Micah. How are you doing, Papa? Let me. Okay, as a gay man, I feel the necessity and the responsibility to say this to our female friends out there.
You all need a gay friend.
You do. If you do not have one, please send in your applications. But we're kind of full right now, but we can take another one. Then. Okay, but let me say this because we are vicious and we will say something.
Hi, Maris.
Hey, Maris, how you doing, Mama?
Hi, Robert.
Hey, girls. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Okay,
Hey,
so
girl.
as a gay man, I feel the need and responsibility to have to say this to you. If you are going to wear hair extensions or hair clips, they need to match the color of your hair.
Your natural hair, however little of it you
Whatever
have.
color you have. Tell me if you cannot, like, one of my pet peeves is when women wear, I really don't like
When they wear different colored hair extensions.
yes,
Then you know that you can see every single one.
a couple. That's good. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit.
I haven't started it yet, but I want to.
Oh.
Patrick Harris, I love him.
So one of my pet peeves is when
hi, Amalia.
hi, Maya, how you doing, sweetheart? I have your picture. I haven't brought it out. I'm gonna have to bring it out in the next show. It's in one of my my notebooks, but I have it. But
So
yes,
anyway.
one of my pet peeves is when women wear extensions or wear the fake ponytails,
And they don't match.
and they don't match. They gotta match.
Honey, not everyone's colorblind.
Todos vemos.
We can see it.
And queens, we're vicious.
Hmm.
I try to be nice about it, but
You've got to let that go. You
Okay.
do not need hair extensions if you cannot match the color of your hair.
But-
and when you're dealing with a big money thing like that,
Girl.
please, girl,
girl,
don't look like a trash dumpster
what,
on a golden stage.
what about men in the wrong color plugs?
I've never seen that, but
Or the hair that they don't stick it on right in the back.
oh yeah,
Have you ever seen that?
when
I know
it's
we're being
like
vicious today.
it's too high or it's just out of somehow wrong.
Yes, I know they need to match it. ¿Verdad? But yes, men or when they don't stick them on
Or
right.
when it's too far back, it's like, I mean, mine hairline's naturally falling back, but no, if you put too far back, I'm sorry. Ask any drag queen how to put a wig on properly. Okay. You could email a drag queen. You don't even need to know them. Just email them and then
And
we'll tell you.
there's even natural color
toupees.
for men that
Yeah.
that like will match eyebrows.
Yeah.
Don't forget
Oh.
the eyebrows.
And you know what? If your whole goatee or beard is gray, don't dye your hair black. And come on.
I know we're being vicious today, but
It has to be 101, people.
we're being a little harsh today.
We're being really
We're being really
gay.
harsh. Still getting in the shower.
I know. Ooh.
And then we got mad because we ordered Pollo Loco and they didn't
Oh,
they didn't send us what we
know what?
wanted.
What is it with like the creamy cilantro dressing? I want creamy cilantro dressing. It's the only way to eat their salad, their loco salad. And they don't put it in. Like it's like I'm asking for gold flakes. Give me 24. I want a cup of 24 karat gold flakes. Like just give me the damn dressing. Otherwise,
and I
don't give
don't
me the
know, but
salad.
the chicken pieces looked a little small. I'm just look.
Yeah, like are your chickens like emaciated?
Flacas.
Are they yeah, they flaca?
They got skinny during COVID.
I know, exactly. What are your farmers only
Look,
giving you the
We
skinny
don't
ones?
work for Pollo Loco and we're not sponsored by them. Pero Pollo Loco,
Ah.
if you're watching, ¿qué pasó?
I know, and the large loco salad today,
It's
literally,
not grande
it
anymore.
literally would have fit in the normal small bowl, but they just put what was in a normal small bowl in
And they're
a wider dish, so it
and they-
looked like it was bigger. But
And
it
they
wasn't.
did. It's just not clear. I mean, they used to do tortilla strips.
Yeah, and now
Now
that looks
they're
like
just
someone
like-
just hand crumbled
like
some
crumbled tostada.
chips. It's disgusting. I am disappointed.
But I would say this: when you bitches who wear all these extensions, when you girls get into fights at Walmart and braids,
They do. And there
Yes.
are some fun shows,
Yes.
like
So-
the Housewives.
so if you're
they
gonna-
all wear
If
extensions.
you're gonna wear them,
Yeah.
Put them in tight. Put them in tight.
Yeah. Hey, Robert.
You need to try our green salsa and our guacamole. They are the best.
Oh,
I just saw. I wish I would
he
have
didn't share the tamales, by the way. Just want to put that out there.
Quick, shut up.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't brought that tamales over yet.
Oh, he forgets every week. I know.
And I'm gonna say that the Eleanor, she was so sweet. She knows that I don't eat pork, and
So she made chicken.
she made chicken tamales
and with no cheese.
no cheese on anything, and then even the masa doesn't have any lard in it. So she made them really special for me. Yes. So
But I'd be fine with the lard, the cheese, and the pork.
speaking of eating, what is that? I get to log on and watch a bit
In
in
between patrolling.
patrolling. Oh, awesome!
Oh,
Okay, we're so
awesome.
glad.
We hope we're
Be
entertaining
safe out
you.
there. Be careful, but we love you and thank you for watching.
Absolutely.
Bye bye.
And by the way, love the pictures you have. Your family is beautiful. Robert, in particular, your new family, your new extended family. It's y'all look good in your pictures.
But speaking about eating, today is there's a new part that we do every Wednesday. Today is National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day.
Oh, and I just ran out of mine.
I know.
I just made some.
It is Assistant Dog Day. I know we have a couple of friends who
Assistance.
assistants. Dog Day.
So
yeah. So if you have a dog who is
either an emotional support
or a
pet
service
or
dog,
a service dog. Today's their day.
Today's their day. So make
Today's
sure
the day
you
to
go
give
and
them a cute biscuit.
yes, and it's also we have a lot of these friends. Single Working Women's Day. So for all of our
You're
female
welcome.
friends who are single
Always.
and hardworking,
Yeah, if you're a single parent or just a single woman working your tail off, paying your own way, as Beyonce you said in one of her songs. That's how I'm not into.
all the single ladies,
No, that was
Oh,
not the
no.
one. It was a different song. where she talked
women who rules the
where
world.
she's all like, I bought this and I bought that. And I think it was when she was with when they were a group.
Well, we have several women in our lives. Who
It tells
are,
you how Christians is such a destiny child.
we have several females in our lives who are single working women, and they kick ass.
Absolutely.
Martha being one of them. Our friend Martha.
Definitely. Martha kicks ass.
She
takes numbers. Mm-hmm.
So what else?
So
going on?
anyway,
we pulled out the for those of you
we
that
have
watched,
the
several months
magic. What are they called? Magic
these are called the miracle berries.
miracle berries. They make sour things taste sweet, and we have tried it. And I ate a whole lemon. It actually works. It tasted like sweet candy. It was so good.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh. But you are single, I guess.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, technically,
yeah.
technically you are. So
Unless
yeah.
you got a ring on it, you single.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday was watermelon day and
Grab some nuts day.
Which was the first time.
We try to
But
honor the second
did you
part
eat-
every day.
Okay, so we got. Oh. So it's watermelon day and grab some nuts day. Did you wash your hands
Before you put your hand
before you grabbed your nuts after the watermelon?
Or either direction, did you wash your hands?
So which one did you do first? Like if Corey Mullins
Hi,
want to know.
Amalia.
Hola Maricruz, ¿cómo estás, mamá? Feliz día.
Hey, Cruz.
Oh, hi, sweetheart. How are you doing? Good to see you. She's so sweet. She's so adorable. One of the cutest little girls I know. But we were talking about the miracle berries. If you do not know about miracle berries, again, we're not sponsored by them. We do not sell these, but I saw them on TikTok, and these are
This is what they look
the
like.
berries. Not to be confused with red nuts. These are berries.
And they are kind of wretched to. Not gonna pretend like it's a joy eating these nuts.
Todo tranquilo por acá. Saludos. Mucho gusto. Did you lick the nuts or did you lick the watermelon? Inquiry minds want to know.
Or did you do the watermelon
The
then?
nuts. Because I've seen videos about watermelons. I'm just going to leave it there. I've seen videos about watermelons. Good, thank you for asking. I'm so sweet. It's good to see you. Espero pronto verlos y estoy aprendiendo inglés. Sí, aprende inglés. Vamos a hablar en español y en inglés. But the miracle berries are meant to be eaten. These don't taste really great. These are freeze dried. But then once you eat them, they change your taste buds.
Basically, anything that's sour, they make it taste sweet.
So,
And for a while, the effect lasts like a good hour after you eat them.
and anybody who's been following us for a long time know that after chemo, I'm not able to eat oranges too much. I really do like them.
A rare occasion, they'll taste normal to him.
And hey, Emery, we know. Edgar, how you doing, friend? ¿Cómo estás?
Hi, Edgar.
Not well nuts in the
Not well nuts in RGB.
Oh, not my nuts. Oh,
No.
I heard it's really hot in the RGB,
Oh,
out in the Rio
I'm
Grande
sure
Valley.
it's boiling
So,
hot right now.
Must be salty nuts.
Or salty, fragrant nuts.
Oh, we have to go there. Okay, so we're gonna eat these now.
It's ironic that they're actually a little bitter,
They do have a pit.
which I chew and eat and swallow.
You eat the pit?
No problem. They taste horrible.
I did not feel.
Ooh, now that woo! These make sour taste sweet. So sweet. Oh, it makes it taste like
It's sour to me.
Oh, it tastes like a spoonful of sugar now. Woo, that is sweet. Yeah, you see? Now it's working. It takes a second.
Now that I ate the pit too.
You have to eat the pit. I
have
can't
to
believe
eat
you
the
didn't eat the pit. You have to eat the
Ooh.
whole thing. It's all freeze dried. Yeah, good now, huh? Isn't it super sweet?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Jennifer,
Oh, Jennifer Durst.
we're eating.
Miracle berries.
Oh, something gave me an aftertaste.
It's the pit. It's the berry.
This is the freeze dried miracle berries. We saw it on TikTok several months ago, and then we tried it about a month ago.
Mhm.
And it's supposed to turn anything bitter
Ooh,
sweet. It does not work with people.
it makes it so sweet.
Just so you know, it does not work with people. So if somebody's
Yeah.
a bitter person,
It's not going to make them any sweeter.
taking it before you meet them is not going to make
Actually,
them
what
any
might
sweeter.
give you some joy is to watch them eat one of these.
You should give them one and go try
Tell
it.
them, go try this,
But,
and watch their face. Then
la-
you'll find some joy.
Last time we tried
We tried lime nuts for my
and a
neighbor's
real
tree.
orange.
And a real orange. And I ate the whole lemon. The lemon was so sweet. Like right now, I could go get a lemon, and I would be able to eat the whole thing.
Now I wonder if you throw this at bitter people, if it changes the bitterness.
So yeah,
I wonder for some people, yeah, if you want to
Yeah.
throw them, but
they're wretched to chew, and you have to eat the pit and everything. They're wretched, but they do make sour sweet. Like Daniel's enjoying this orange juice now.
that's what Maddie was telling me last time, that I only ate half of it. I'm like, no, I ate
Yeah.
the whole thing. It's because
But
I didn't eat the
you
pit.
eat the pit. You
Yeah.
have to eat the whole thing. Otherwise,
So-
it won't work.
But if y'all know me, oranges are I like them. They're good for me, but sometimes they're really bitter.
Yeah. Ooh.
So swallowing that nut, cream
Is it
isn't
going
good
to
to-
help? No. Well, unless it's really bitter,
look,
it burns.
Look,
but
Emery.
I don't know if it's bitter.
you I can't even finish the sentence. You eat the nuts, I'll swallow the berries. Yes, we're there today. Eat the whole nut. Where is this show going, people?
Wow,
where
tonight
y'all
is-
are.
you know what? We switched to Thursday, and look what happened.
Look at as we throw you off one day, man. Should we make this a Thursday show now? Are y'all
I
more
know,
awake on
should we?
Thursday?
Maybe we should make it a Thursday show.
Love you. Oh, thank you, Leo. Leo, how are you doing, Papa? So good to see you. Okay, I'll behave. No, don't behave. We encourage
Oh, he
you.
only means the painted heart, not because you don't have. So
Oh, love your heart. No, thank you. This is a T-shirt. Yeah.
oh, Emery, we love every minute of it. You don't have to
Yeah,
behave
no,
on our
no, no.
show. This
We're-
is the show where people don't have to behave.
Yeah. This is the Thank you. This is one of my favorite shirts, and we love you, Leo. Leo was a guest co-host with us, and he was on my Put It Together show. So, oh, by the way,
the most recent show was on a very interesting, very hot topic.
mm,
And we had a friend, Charles, and he had a up close personal experience with
monkeypox.
I would say comparatively to some people, a light case of monkeypox. But I don't know if there's such a thing as a light case because it sounded like he suffered quite a bit.
So it's a
in ways that you would never guess.
Yeah, we're not gonna get too much into it, but I invite you, if you'd like to watch the whole show. It's on our YouTube page, or actually it'll probably be on whatever page. Except if you're watching us on Christian and Daniel Show, it won't be on that page. But any of the other pages, YouTube, go check us out on YouTube. But Charles Sanchez, one of my dearest friends out of New York, who was diagnosed with monkeypox, came on the show and shared his whole story, what he went through, answered some questions, which was really cool. And if you watch it and you have questions, feel free to ask them. I'll get those to him and ask. I watched the show live, and Charles really was as much fun as Daniel said he would be.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Charles is a hoot.
Charles and I are cousins in heart. And he's like me. We don't take ourselves too seriously, and he's really open about what's going on with him. So, Hola, Ellie.
Hola, Ellie.
We've been wanting to come visit you. We need to come visit you next week when I come back from.
Unfortunately, we didn't hear from your neighbor. So
yeah, we haven't. So let her know that we're still wanting to come out. But I'm going to be in New York this weekend. I leave tomorrow, and I'll be back Sunday. So any of my friends out in New York, I don't remember exactly where I'll be, but if you're in New York, I'll look.
I don't know, because New York State is very small.
Tú sabes, us career girls.
What do career girls really want? Careers. Sorry, that's a quote from Tu Wong. What is it? Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything. And that was a line that that was said when in talking to the show.
I'm gonna be
New York, you dork.
I'm gonna be near Randall's Island Park, and I don't know where that is, but
Randall's Island Park.
So if anybody knows where that is in New York, that's where I'll be.
Oh yeah. Now, what surgery is Ellie having?
I know you told me. I don't want to get too much.
New York, you dork.
New York, you dork.
But okay, yeah, you don't have. Let's not get into it. We get something on it.
Yeah, we'll text you later.
Yeah, I just don't know. Daniel knows. I don't.
I'm trying to.
But anyway,
Astoria Park. We're going to be near Astoria Park. So.
Daniel will be near
Harlem,
not we. Areas. I will be nowhere near New York.
I'm going to be near Rikers Island.
Oh. Don't get trapped there, Daniel.
Are they trying to tell me something?
I know.
But I'll be there this weekend, so.
I'm getting my.
Oh, that's right, knee surgery.
Oh, I love it. Right. You're gonna be like the Bionic Woman. Everything she'll do when she runs will be slow motion. We'll hear weird. We'll hear the.
Oh, it's gonna be in Spanish.
Yeah, like ja 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 ja. It was like years before I knew what ja 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 meant. I'm like, why do they keep running ja 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 ja? And then I finally earlier this year I got it.
So
I'm all ja 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 ja. Why do they always say ja 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 ja? Christian, because J is H.
So how in English you'll write ha 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 H-A-H-A-H-A. And but in Spanish, the translation it's J-A-J-A-J-A ha 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 ha, because we laugh different in Spanish. But every once in a while you do that ha ha.
I'll put it in there now that I know what it means. I'll be like ja 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 ja. Particularly if I know it's Spanish-speaking friends I'm communicating with. Ja 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 ja.
But it'll be fun to go to New York when it's not. There we go. There we go. Ja 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 ja. It's like saying wow and wow.
Wow.
Wow. But how are y'all doing? I really don't have anything any question today. I guess we've talked about cookies before because it is National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. So what are your favorite cookies? My favorite cookies are cookies. Wow, there you go.
Wow.
Wow in Spanish. Wow.
Wow.
It's like the TikTok guy, the chingaderas guy.
Oh, he's funny.
He's funny. Speaking of TikToks, this one is a can we do it now?
Sure.
This is a non-published
6:30.
TikTok.
You want to do your halfway information real quick though? 6:30.
Oh yeah, well, just everybody who's watching, thank you for joining us. This is Christian and Daniel Show. Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. If you're watching us on YouTube, scroll down and hit that subscribe button and let you know every time there's a new show on the air. But
this is an exclusive
do you want to set it up?
This is an exclusive video only being released to y'all. It has not been published.
New green.
Ooh.
Well, you have to try it out.
Yeah, I mean,
You must.
we will be your guinea pig.
You must.
Pigs being the operative term.
It's like saying pretty. See, está bien pretty.
Pretty.
Yeah. Mira, la esta está bien pretty.
So the TikTok video that's been recorded and we're going to share is not a published
Not
TikTok
published.
video.
Exclusive.
It is exclusive, and only you who are here today will see it. Unfortunately, I just watched 2 people disappear, so they left before the.
How dare
recording.
they? How dare they?
And I will just say, once again, I am not a professional, but I do love Janet Jackson, and no disrespect intended to her.
All right. So this is for y'all only.
FYI, I am not a professional tap dancer. These guys are breathtakingly talented and amazing. And I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Love you.
Where secrets lie in the border fires and the humming wires, you know you're never coming back. Across the square, across the
That's why I apologize to Miss Jackson in advance.
Hey Charlie, how you doing, Papa? Good to see you.
Hey, Charlie.
Oh my God, I don't know what y'all thought. You are welcome. You're welcome to you're welcome to comment on Christian's dancing abilities. Would you call that necessarily Irish step dancing?
What they're doing, yes. What the professionals are doing is definitely Irish. I think it's Irish step dancing. But yeah, what I'm doing is, I thought I was pretty close. I had almost all the foot movements, and I did the straight arms, but that's only for the girls, not for the guys. But I just couldn't resist doing that.
The feminine side of you.
I probably need to
that you
publish
dancing,
that
Christian?
video.
Yes, and we'll show it again before the night's over.
100,000 views.
Those are just from Christian.
Yeah. I rarely put myself out there like that, but it just was a moment I actually did that. I actually did that quite a while, like a month ago.
Oh,
But
really?
I just haven't had the guts to post it or anything. But I probably will now. Because who knows? I'll see what the reactions are.
Oh my God! And to be
Maybe
honest,
Janet Jackson will start following me.
maybe she will. Maybe Irishmen will start following you too. Were you wearing underwear? Because
Oh, I didn't. Yes, I was, but
Ooh,
that's
them
like
nuts.
a scandalo.
Them nuts, I tell you.
That's the hard part. I don't look at myself that way. Like, I don't look for that when I'm looking at myself.
Oh my God!
So I apologize if stuff was
Move on to
outside. That's right, girl. Move over. There's a new choreographer in town.
Oh my God! For the next time, you should both do the floss and twerk. Girl.
I can't even do it. I don't even know floss.
I reserve my dancing to. I did go dancing a couple of weeks ago, so I do have to say that.
He did.
I did.
He did.
I
I know.
was invited to
A week ago, I thought.
I was invited to hello Kai, if you're watching. I was invited to a fundraiser, and they had an '80s cover band, and it was good. I hadn't danced in a while. I hurt the next day.
Oh yeah.
I was
yeah.
hurting the next day. I did nothing the next day because I was so sore. But don't worry, if you want to watch the video again, stay tuned. We'll play before the night's over. So we'll let you guys see that again. I didn't see it till today. I did not see it
And he
till
started laughing.
right before the show started. is when that started.
Yes, that is the best river dance I
That
did.
is
The guys aren't river dance. I was doing more of a river dance type.
it should be a
Horrible
river
stuff.
dance. It's more like a charco. It's a puddle dance. Let's
Thank you, Emery.
may have
It must have been your pewter screen.
computer screen still.
You know, I watched this movie over and over again. I watched the movie Hackers, which starred Angelina Jolie. It was her first major film, and Johnny Lee Miller. And they were both like children, actual like really pretty young when this movie came out. It was a long time ago, but I love this movie. And there's a part where one of the guys goes, "What'd you get a new pewter for Christmas?" And I'm like, "Oh God, that's so like early '90s lingo." Like they were still like they were like excited about a 1200 baud modem. That's dial-in, you know, like the old-fashioned time.
Showtime.
Oh, it was funny. It'll pass. It'll pass. It will pass RGV's up at
It will pass at RGV's Zapatele. Yes. See, so he can dance. Now I gotta teach him some Mexican dances.
And maybe someday, if I ever dance with his aunt again, she won't walk away from me and start dancing with his
You
nephew.
know, we could on these days when I'm here when we're not doing anything. You should just turn on some Mexican music.
Because I have that on tap.
Well, we should find it. Find out. Look at dance. We can look at dances like.
Notice everyone, it's I should do this, not
Well, if you're interested, que pretty.
it's scandalo.
Escándalo. But I mean, okay, I'll be honest. I'm not. I taught dancing.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's a dance teacher.
So I danced when I was. For those of you that don't know, I danced from the time I was in kindergarten all the way through high school, and then as an adult, I taught dancing
Thank
for
you,
about.
Emery.
I taught dancing for about 6 months at a dance studio in Dallas just to make money. And honestly, thank you. We're glad you joined us. Remember, next week we're back to Wednesday nights, but we're here on Thursdays, right?
Oh,
We never know.
Thursdays are always
Thursdays
open
are-
for me.
And but for 6 months in Dallas, and I don't remember the name of the studio, but I went in to apply as an assistant for the office, but they were like, we want to see if you know how to dance in case we ever need you to step in and be a partner. And I was like, okay. So I knew how to dance. I mean, I still know how to dance.
Yeah.
And they were like, I was fresh coming back from Mexico. Let me clarify that too.
So everything was very fresh. In
So
your head.
and I had a little accent too. There was a little accent when I spoke English. So they were like, wait a minute, you can dance? You have an accent? These white ladies in Dallas are gonna love you. So I was not a good dance teacher, but because I talked to them like I was from Mexico, and I was like, let me show you how to salsa. You want to dance a little bit? And they were like, oh my God, you're so cute. And I made a lot of money.
We're going to give you $2.
Those $2. They give me a quarter.
Here's a quarter.
And to country.
Into country, this is a lot of dinero.
Mucha comida para tu burro.
Oh. And then
Show you my moves.
Daniel literally would get on his burro and ride a
I don't know that I have any videos of me dancing, but
I don't think you do.
I don't do. I'm not gonna dance right now. I'm not wearing my Tommy bra, so I'm not gonna get out.
I know he made it. Y'all thought gonna say I'm not wearing any pants, right? That's exactly what it sounded like. It was.
I can
headed.
neither confirm nor deny the fact that I'm not wearing pants. No, as I mentioned earlier, this was a no shower day, and for those of you that know me, I wear a wrap to cover
to manage to control Tommy.
Yes, the tummy. So the tummy. And for those of you who are like, "What's Tommy?" Tommy is my my ostomy. So sometimes people don't even know.
I mean, ostomies on almost anyone, they naturally stick out.
Yeah.
So you want to. There's this company that sells these wonderful wraps that also double as girdles. And girl, like my butt. I haven't left the house without spandex on these thighs since high school.
Don't let it fool you. Sometimes my thinness is not my own doing.
I know.
It's just
I've lost so much.
But the whole thing is that when you're bloated, it's like,
Oh yeah, you can't breathe. You had to take it off because of the heat in Houston.
Oh my God, in Dallas and Houston,
Ooh.
because it was over 90 degrees, and I wear
It was
it.
over 100.
And luckily I had an extra large T-shirt and an
Yeah.
undershirt,
Mm-mm-mm.
and then
the girl.
tummy bra, and I had to roll it down because it was too hot. I was like,
He's like, girl, I'm dying.
I was letting
I
Tommy
can't wear
play.
this girdle.
Tommy was like, "What are we doing? I don't know how to survive in the real world." So
That's why you don't see drag queens performing in direct sunlight outside. Because all their stuff, they die. They'd have heat exhaustion in about a minute.
well, it's good. Luckily, New York is supposed to be in the high 80s this weekend. So
And humid.
and humid, yeah. Tell me about the wrap again later, Dan, because I'm gonna. Yes, I will send you the
Oh,
company that I heard from.
absolutely. It's awesome. And they're not that expensive.
I should have learned about those very early on, because
I know we found them on our own by accident.
Yeah.
Like no one told us where to go.
because
Again, we had to learn it on our own.
for a long time I would tape it down with
Oh, yeah.
medical tape,
Medical tape, lots and lots of medical
and
tape.
it would have the wrap would have helped a lot when we went to Florida.
Oh, New York,
Those
Florida.
Those first trips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me text me later today or Monday if you can't. 'Cause I'm
And
gone
like,
this weekend.
even if there's a mishap with your Tommy,
It holds it down.
it holds it in and it holds it down so you don't end up with a mess. And the way it holds it down tight enough, you don't end up with sharing with everyone else if there's an issue. Because you've been on a plane and that's happened.
Yeah, and it was just like
he knew something happened, but it didn't smell, which is the big part.
so. I could take care of it once I got to the airport, and then take care of it. But
He's
yeah,
able to have that. It's a nice backup,
and it's
and it smooths it out. Really
it's
nice.
really a confidence booster too. And for people like me that I'm in front of the public a lot, I'm always talking
Oh,
to
yeah.
people, or it just gives me that extra little support and keeps and I'm not gonna lie, it does keep the Tommy, it keeps the belly down when you. Although right now, I feel pretty good.
Oh, you look good.
I lost all the weight.
But yeah, we got him. He got a new one that's tighter, and it
Girl.
works so much better.
Order the right size. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah, because you'll regret.
I ordered
if you
a
get
small.
it too big. Oh, it's small.
I'm not gonna lie. I did have a photo shoot, and I put
And
on
you wore
the
the
I
small.
wore the small one because it just like
Yeah, it's, like I
I
said,
mean it doesn't do anything for your face. I mean your face is still chubby, but man,
it's a girdle. It's still a girdle, guys.
But all I could handle was like an hour of it, and then I was like,
Like, I can't
I'm
breathe.
done.
I'm gonna pass
done. And I do it. I wear it for auditions too. If I need to look
yeah.
slimmer, I do. It does do though. But yeah, Charlie, if you need any advice, I told you if you need any
Yeah, he'll definitely share that with
I'll
you.
share that with you.
The website, they're not everywhere. And what's nice, the website has a lot of stuff. They have bathing suits they have everything.
I bought a bathing suit with them.
Yeah.
I bought a bathing suit. Hey, my hubby had it for quite a while, but finally they were able to reverse it. Oh, congratulations!
wow,
That is awesome.
That is awesome,
awesome.
Emery.
Uh,
That's huge.
yeah, mine is
It's
not
very rare.
reversible, but I mean, I've learned.
Well,
to
it
do
is reversible, but they're not going to
Then I got
reverse it.
well because Doug have to use diapers.
Just to make a
Just-
point.
just-
Y'all probably didn't hear that, but just to make a point.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
In case you didn't hear it, I'm going to
Give us
confess
some-
it. In case you didn't hear it, because you can't hold the burps. And
Farts. It says like it burps, honey. You can
I was
control your
I was
burps.
trying to be casual about it. Yes, the farts.
He could have just said, my body's expulsion of methane gas.
That's just pretentious.
Yeah, it
like
does.
your farts don't stink.
I know.
Anyway, with that in mind, yes, Charlie, anytime. And Emery, congratulations to your partner. That's really amazing.
That is
I would
huge.
love to interview him. Like find
That
out.
would be amazing.
That would be cool. Would
And
he
what's
be
the
up to it?
experience of going back? Like
Yeah.
going back to I guess regular functioning.
Because I haven't sat in the toilet for 6 years.
And he doesn't seem to miss it.
And every once in a while I do. I'm going to say it. Okay, we're not going to get into the whole
and Puff went to
TMI. There's a lot of TMI that can go into. But every once in a while I do require to sit in the toilet. And I'm like, oh, so this is how normal people live.
This is how the
How
other people live.
basic. How basic.
Like he could go into the nastiest public restroom and not have to worry about anything.
And Pup went to bed. Dude, that sentence could mean so many different things. So many different things.
We had an experience in Florida, but anyway, we'll
Yeah.
leave that. We'll
But
leave that to private
if
conversation.
your partner would ever like to share his story on the reversal, I would love to share that on my show. I'll put it together. I know
That's funny.
that I'm going to miss partying, but I restarted to find alternatives.
Trust me, there are many.
Okay, before we go into our picks of the week, I'll tell you this. I was at the dentist's office, and this is several years ago. I was in his office. I was already used to Tommy, whatever. And obviously, there's no control, so gas comes out, and sometimes it's just
Now, understand the Tommy, the ostomy bag, has a charcoal
yeah.
filter,
So you can't smell it
so you can't smell anything.
unless it's really powerful. Then you can. But
But then even everyone, if
yeah,
it's really
so,
powerful,
So I'm sitting at the dentist's office, and it's really quiet, right? It's really quiet, and they had a TV, and sitcom moment, total sitcom moment. This is exactly when the TV in between shows, it's
like had that
quiet
second,
and everything's quiet, and Tommy decides to play the trumpet. Let's put it that way.
it's a moment of dead
Play
air.
the trumpet. And the lady looks over at me, and I know she's expecting to smell something or something's gonna hit her. And I just look, I go, I have a bag. And she looks around me like
Like a
bag?
grocery bag. He has a grocery bag that farts.
or like a bag? Like what's in your bag? And I just leave it at that. But she kept looking at me like, why doesn't it smell? So anyway, that's a quick story. Next Thursday show, the Tommy
The Tommy Show.
or cracks the seal.
True.
All right, with that, we're gonna go ahead and talk about. You ready?
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. My pick of the week is Life Below Zero, The Next Generation. This is basically the millennials who have moved up to Alaska to live the rugged, outdoors, middle of nowhere life where nothing is supplied. There's no running water, no electricity unless they bring solar panels or have generators. They are living the rough life in below zero temperatures for most of the year up in Alaska. This show is super entertaining because I have never enjoyed more watching millennials suffering in nature. But what's funny is they continue to mansplain everything they're doing on a national TV show as if the rest of us don't have a clue what's going on in their world, like when they're roughing it in nature. It's quite entertaining in that regard, for me at least. But it is really interesting to see these young people and how they're adapting when not a lot of their generation wants to adapt to a lifestyle like that, one of such deprivation and hard work. But it's also gratifying to see that they're not all cookie cutter generation. Everyone's different, and there are exceptions to every rule.
My pick of the week is Uncoupled. It's
Who's in Uncoupled?
Neil Patrick Harris is the lead on it.
MPH.
It's my turn. So yes, Mike, I binged it all in one night. The episodes are about 30 minutes each. This is on Netflix. Yes.
Oh, are you asking?
And I'm not asking you. It's on Netflix, so they're really short episodes. Some people have compared it to like Sex and the City for gay men because it's a group of friends that get together and they talk about life. And in the 8 episodes that we have in the first season, they really go through a lot of things. I don't feel like I'm giving. No, I'm not going to do it. But it's older gay men talking about life and issues, relationships, health, growing up. Growing older, making mistakes, and how sometimes the mistakes of our youth can catch up with us. So it's a really cool. Is it a little bit? People talk about. I've heard comments and read comments like it's over glamorized, and they don't really talk. No, but it's Darren. What is it? What's his name?
Darren Star.
Darren Star. And Darren Star shows are never like ugly. They're meant to be pretty. And but if you are older gay man, you will probably relate to some of the stories.
What do you mean by older, Daniel?
Like Christian's age.
So I'm 52. So basically, if you're in your 50s or older, you'll really get this show.
Yeah, so
Because MPH is in his 50s. So
that's
whatever.
grabbed my attention because I used to live there, but I haven't watched it. Yeah, and it's it's really cute. And Tisha Campbell, who plays his best
I
friend,
love Tish.
is so good in this role. And every character on the show has a little story, so that it leaves you Yeah, Netflix. Yes, Netflix. Every one of the characters has something, and you can relate to. I definitely related to a couple of the characters, and I was like, yep, I did that. I've done that. So I think it's worth the watch. Please go into it because I've read some of the critiques. Please go into it. Don't get the app. Oh, go into it with an open mind that this is a make-believe world that they were watching.
Mhm.
Um,
Almost every show is, right?
well, I mean, because some people have been like, "That's not an accurate description of the gay world."
Wow.
Well, no, it's a TV show. We don't resolve our issues in 30 minutes.
Where are those people saying that about the new Queer as Folk, which is as far from reality as you can get?
Yeah, and
I mean,
so
come on, folks.
So and please, we want to know what your pick of the week is. What are you watching that we should pay attention to?
And on that note, were you going to re-show the TikTok?
You want to re-show the
No,
TikTok?
we don't have to. You said you were going to. I don't know if anyone who's here.
FYI, I am
Yeah, I'm
not
going
a
to watch my
Hold on,
content.
I'm going to rewind this. Hold on a second.
FYI, I am not a professional tap dancer. These guys are breathtakingly talented and amazing. And I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Love you.
Where the viaduct looms like a bird as a ship and crack.
I love the twirl around thing.
Where secrets lie in the border fires and the humming wires. You knew you're never coming back. Across the square, across the
I feel like we're watching an episode like Dancing with the Stars. Here
Those horrible.
comes
Stop
the
laughing. I'm sorry that I'm not underhung. I apologize for that.
all them nuts.
I can't help it. I'm male and I'm 52. So, I didn't know I should have put on my compression shorts. to do that.
Chastity Bell thing for you.
I know I do actually, Charlie. If you listen to my voiceover, I do apologize to Miss Jackson. I'm like, you are my queen.
Love it. See, they do like it.
Okay, then I'll probably post it. I don't think I'll get some.
You have to
hate
do some.
comments.
You have to do some more dancing videos.
Yeah, I'll have to try some more,
Some more dancing,
duets
some more-
like that.
Um,
And yes, I'll wear my compression pants next time.
I think you have a fan club now, the Christian Ramirez Dance Fan Club.
School of Dance.
I want to remind everybody, this is the Spanish version, Conejito Gruñón y el Juego de Colores, Grumpy Bunny and the Colors Game. It's up for sale. So if you're interested in purchasing a copy, please send us your info. They're $20 each, $5 extra if you want them signed. But you can go on Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, whatever channel you're watching us. Send us a message with the address, a child's name, and we will get those out to you. So, but they are up for sale. I didn't bring my toy with me, my stuffed animal. I ordered a.
After today's discussions, that just did not sound
Yeah,
right.
that
I
doesn't.
forgot to bring my toy with me. Okay.
I ordered they call them Budsies, and it's a stuffed animal version of Crummy Bunny. But we're gonna get Mama Bunny too. I'm gonna get her too. No undies allowed. Sounds like a movie.
Well, and that was with undies, by
That
the
sounds
way.
like a movie. I love you too, sweetheart. Speaking of Miss Jackson, any word on her releasing?
Oh,
her
I am
Black
waiting for
Diamond
that.
album?
Daniel did watch her. I have not had a chance yet, but he
did.
did watch her 4-part
Yeah.
Lifetime, kind of like semi-autobiography.
Yeah, it's on Hulu, so you can catch that on
Mhm.
Hulu. But the fourth part, okay, I told you this is not a pick of the week because I was not completely happy with it, but I liked it. I don't know if that makes sense.
It did give you insight to one of the most private public people in
Yes.
the world.
But what bothered me is that a lot of the stories that were newsworthy did not make it into the
Absolutely
documentary.
not. And but that doesn't surprise me with Janet Jackson.
Yeah. So,
Like all the Jacksons have been pretty quiet about everything,
so they kind of
particularly
skimmed.
about his kids.
Yes. So they kind of skimmed over a lot of the dirt And I'm kind of like, well, I
But
would.
then this was a Janet Jackson, and that wasn't her dirt.
It wasn't, but they did talk about. I'm not gonna give much away, but they did bring up the wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so that's so 5 minutes.
And the people that came to defend her. And,
Absolutely, it
and-
whatever.
But although
By today's standards, that would have been just fine. Everyone would have just ignored it.
I did not know this because I didn't really watch the movie. Why Did I Get Married? With Tyler Perry's Why Did I Get Married?
Yeah.
Little did I know that up until that movie, between Super Bowl and the movie, a lot of people didn't want to work with her. And Tyler
Because of the wardrobe malfunction.
yeah, and Tyler Perry was like, he's like, no, I want her for this. Like, I want her for this movie. So he actually opened the doors for
That's
her.
like breathtakingly ridiculous.
So,
But that was
then?
a different time. Today, that would have been hell. I mean, heck, people come out on stage for the Super Bowl with less on than she was wearing.
yeah, I mean, keep talking while I look up what year it was.
So it's kind of crazy to me that was such an issue. But I know we change over time. Like I watched a movie from the 80s, and the stuff they said and the way they portrayed a gay character, it was the most offensive thing I've ever seen. And the way they referred to other people, even other races, again, so offensive by today's standards. But yet but when it came to anything sexy or sexual, it was so downplayed, it was ridiculous. Because by today's standards, they would have just shown what they were trying to hide and suppress would have been shown today, but you wouldn't have had the racist remarks and the other stuff. So we've just it's funny, weird balance, how something will be taboo one decade and the next decade it's not taboo. And everyone's like even saying the word, even saying the female dog in heat word on TV was totally verboten in the 80s.
Yeah.
And then today, kids say it.
Yeah,
Kids
yeah, you
say
hear it
it.
everywhere. But Super Bowl malfunction was Super Bowl 38
Wow, that's a long time
in
ago.
2004.
That was a while ago.
Like Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2.
Oh, and by the way, has everyone seen that Justin Bieber TikTok, or not Justin Bieber? I'm sorry, Justin Timberlake, where he's dressed like a soccer dad with glasses, and he's not even dancing well on stage. He's performing. It was I guess his most recent performance. It was really bad.
Timberlake?
Yeah, Justin
Oh.
Timberlake.
I've never been a
I'm not a fan, but
Timberlake.
this video he was bad. It was like that Lindsay Lohan video when she was at her club on Mykonos, and she started dancing on stage. Everyone made fun of that for the longest time. His dance was like that. I said someone needs to duet it where you put Lindsay Lohan dancing and him dancing next to each other.
Yeah, but you're right. Yeah, Timberlake was. I mean, it always irritated me the way he handled the situation. I believe he could have been classier about it. Anyway,
Anyway,
we can get into
there's
that.
lots of
We
things
don't have
Justin
enough
Timberlake
time
could
to
have
get
been
into
cooler
it today,
about.
but I'll put it in my notes for next week.
Yeah,
well,
but yeah, and honestly, I have not heard any more about Black Diamond except for that it's coming. It is definitely on its way.
keep talking while I look it up.
Well, anyway, we are in our last minute.
We are.
So, but yeah, anything Miss Jackson, I'm a very big fan of. Next time when I'm doing anything on video, I'm not going to have any logo on my shirt. That way I can make sure I don't have to say anything or apologize to anyone for making them part of a very foolhardy or silly video. It is, and Janet, again, she's just so private. She even holds that type of stuff really close.
All it says on here is that there's a tour for this year still.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I still want to see her son. I bet he's adorable. She's, again, like typical Jackson.
I think she shows him on.
They've been very, very private with her.
I think she does show him on the video.
On the video? Okay.
Yeah, on the documentary at the very end. It's been fun, guys. Thanks for the laughs. Oh, thank you. No,
Thank you, Emery.
We want to remind everybody we have shows for y'all.
Yeah.
So make sure that you follow us on Wednesdays. Remember, we're back next Wednesday with the Christian and Daniel Show, on Fridays with the Car Devo, and on Saturdays putting together conversations on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Hashtag Little Mexico Productions Inc. at littlemixerproductions.com. We're working on our webpage. We have somebody looking at it. So hopefully
Because it is a mess right now.
hopefully we'll have the webpage running up and looking pretty again. Her recent marriage was doomed from the start.
Oh, yeah.
Remind us next week. We'll get into Janet
At least they're
Jackson.
both billionaires.
We're talking
So
to
I
Janet
think
Jackson.
really money was not a problem.
For now, I want to thank you all for watching. We love you guys. Thank you for joining us and keeping us laughing. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.